Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be looking at the Wing Knight halberd. And honestly, considering where my skills lie, this weapon is a beast. So let me explain a couple things. First off, this is a halberd, so it has a very quick move set, but this is what I like to call a hybrid weapon, where it has the attributes of a weapon type other than its own. So it's a halberd, so it has a quick move set and good range, but that's not all. It also has the attributes of a great axe, stagger, damage, and the ability to break a shield without a kick. And to top it all off, it's got hyper armor. It literally has everything that a halberd has as a weakness as a strength. So the typical dexterity weapons weaknesses, this thing has. Like, it doesn't have the weaknesses. I am doing horribly explaining this, but basically the weaknesses most dexterity weapons have, like halberds, yeah, this thing doesn't have them. Because it's a big boy, it's a strength weapon. It needs 26 strength, 16 dexterity. It can be farmed from the big blue knight that carries it from the beginning of the game, High Wall of Lothric. That's considerably early in the game. And because this thing's a halberd, it's super fast. And its damage output, it can almost one-shot a Lothric knight with a backstab. And with only 100 critical damage, which is the average for a weapon, this thing is like backstab king, considering. Its roll attack comes out ungodly fast. This thing is just an absolute beast in my hands because it suits my skills. I know everyone in the meta will say, but that weapon sucks because it doesn't do thrust damage, or it doesn't stab or whatever. But I personally don't rely on thrusting. I rely on a moveset that can hit a lot of enemies and is bloody good because it's on an actually useful weapon. I don't rely on one move. So before you type anything about like what the meta would say about that, shut your mouth. I don't give a damn what the meta says. In the hands of the right player, this thing is a total beast. I'd say its only weaknesses are stamina consumption, which upgrade endurance, not a problem. And I'd say the other one is it doesn't have a thrust attack or do thrust damage. But big deal. So the things you want to watch out for are the R2s from rolling and running. So the running one's a jump attack, rolling one is that. Which, yes, it's spin to win, but when you roll, spin to win is too inaccurate to be useful. Plus, the normal R2 in two-handed mode is spin to win. So, it's kind of pointless. I don't recommend using any R2s except for the neutral R2s. So, that and that are the only R2s I recommend using. And its weapon art is sort of like Spin to Win, but better. So once you start spinning, it's got a move called Chain Spin, which basically means you can keep spinning as long as you have stamina by pressing R2. So yeah, this thing is a straight up endurance weapon. If you want to do a build with this weapon, you want 26 strength, 16 dexterity, and then just upgrade the crap out of vigor and endurance. Because this thing is a beast with those two stats. Mainly because of its weapon art. Chain Spin is so good. In fact, Chain Spin is the move that gives me trouble when I am attacking a Wing Knight, because they like to spam it. It comes out of nowhere, and it's super hard to dodge. Also, I don't believe it can be parried. And even if it can, just because of the nature of the weapon, it would be incredibly difficult to parry. This weapon is a monster if played correctly. Which, it took me about a day to figure out this weapon. Not long. I just was using it on a knight build because I needed a good knight weapon, and this was the best option early on. My options for a knight weapon was the longsword, the Lothric Knight Sword, the Lothric Knight Spear, and this. I went with this because it's the one big boy option I had. And I'm really loving it. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite weapons. I plan to use it on an optimized build. I plan to start that build today. I should be able to show you that within a few days of starting it. So, Dynamic, signing off for now. I'm not going to end it with the slogan because I don't remember it and I don't have the device with it pulled up with me, so I'm not going to end this video with the slogan.